Hey guys, Graham here from therecordingrevolution.com, and welcome back to another edition of 5 Minutes to a Better Mix, round 2, where we're looking at 31 mixing tips in 31 days. And today I want to talk to you about one way to not paint yourself into a corner when you're mixing and to ensure that you have some excellent dynamics throughout your mix when it's all said and done. And that is simply by starting to mix with the most important section of the song first. Okay, what do I mean by most important section of the song? Well, for me, that usually means the busiest section. The part of the song where there are the most tracks happening, there's the most energy happening. So this could be a bridge where there's a massive epic change in the feel of the song. It explodes open. This could be a big guitar solo section. A lot of times this is the final chorus of a song, where you have a constant build throughout the song, and at the end it's just all the instruments are there, extra vocals are there, strings are coming in, whatever it may be. There's probably a lot of extra goodies that you saved for the end to make the song interesting, and that's good arranging. But let's piggyback off of the arranging and of the recording, and even if you didn't record it, you're purely mixing, go find the part of the song where there is the most happening and start mixing there first. Now, why is this helpful? Well, for one, practically speaking, you can listen to every instrument, right? In this mix, I have an organ track. If I choose to mix verse 1 first, I don't have any organ in verse 1. Even chorus 1, there's no organ. So I might mix everything well and have a great balance, but then I get to a part of the song where there's the organ part, and the frequencies in the organ track might start to mask some of the frequencies in my perfectly mixed rest of the band, and then I'm back at square one. So practically speaking, you might as well mix where all the instruments are in, even if it's just for 2 bars of a song, just to get the balance relative to everything accurate. But even more importantly than that is it is hard to outdo your mix, okay? What I mean is this: if I go to the intro and I mix the crud out of the intro, and it's one of the most exciting intros you've ever heard mixed. People listen to this song, they go, dude, this mix is awesome. Well, then my problem is already set. I have to outdo myself. So now verse 1 has to be even better. Okay, well, maybe I tone verse 1 down for dynamics, but the chorus comes in, that's got to be big. Or verse 2 has to be bigger, or the chorus 2 has to be bigger. What do I do when I get to the end of the song if I've already maxed out my headroom or my creativity or all my effects and ideas on the beginning of the song and I got nothing left? I'd rather not deal with that. I'd rather mix the most complex part of the song first and make that sound as epic as possible, getting the right volume, the right EQ, the right compression, maybe even reverbs and delays at this point, where I'm only focusing on the biggest part of the song. But it's much easier then to take tracks away. In fact, that's already done for me. If I go back from mixing the organ and all the other tracks at the end with electric guitars, verse 1 will automatically sound a few notches below the final chorus because there are no electric guitars and there is no organ, and you've made it that much easier to create a dynamic. Okay, so in my song here, there is a steady progression of adding an electric, adding an organ, adding some tambourine. So I might as well go to the end here where I have 1, 2, 3, 4 electric parts, organ part, 2 vocals, 2 acoustics, bass, tambourine, drums. That is probably where I would start, okay? So let's just take a listen to give you an example of what I'm at this part of the song.
My only one, you love me with a perfect offering, yeah. Precious son of God, defeater of my suffering. You have won my heart.
This is as big as it gets for this mix, okay? So this is where I would start. I would loop this section in my DAW. I would literally select and let it play over and over as I start adjusting the volume faders first and adjusting EQ and getting the compression right, I will fine tune this section of the song till I am feeling like, man, this section of the song is really coming together. It's punchy. I like the way the instruments are fitting together. Everything has space and it sounds exciting. From there, I would then simply go back to the rest of the sections of the song in any order, maybe from start to finish, and make any tweaks as necessary. This will change the way your mixes turn out. You won't be fighting your master fader or your mix bus for headroom nearly as much if you just start mixing the biggest section first. And once that's sounding quality, work on the rest of it. All right? Hope that helps you guys. Again, this is Graham here at therecordingrevolution.com. Thanks for checking out 5 Minutes to a Better Mix. We'll see you on the next video.